excellence, how do you excel every single day? So we have some sort of a set notion that excellence is all about education. Now that is a big mistake. If you think of excellence in terms of education that you get from schools and colleges, you're wrong. You know, we have a lot of tact and energy and intelligence and creativity within us, which is like submerged underneath. Like once we get into school, everything is suppressed by the school system. I'm not saying that school is not good. School is essential for discipline and the rest of it. Discrimination based on your grades, yes. So you have to rise above all of that. That's what I'm trying to say. And keep in touch with your own self. For this you have to rediscover yourself. You have to go through what is essential for your life rather than thinking on a societal basis. Normally that is a trap. Everybody thinks in terms of what the society is doing and not what you want to do. So today I'm going to talk about how to create awareness of what is within yourself and not to look outside of what other people are doing. So for this you need to start with meditation, of course, and then get in touch with yourself and ask yourself questions like, what do you want to do in your life? And then gradually the creativity will start to flow. Discover different things. Try different things, like what is it that you want to do. And then once you realize that this is what I want to do, then just go with it. Just go with the flow and pursue it. Don't stop. No matter what, even if it is in like small amounts of time, different timings, you just follow it. Like for example, when you go to college, when you go to school, when you go to work, you don't have time. But then you have to find time for yourself and to develop this creativity. That's what I'm trying to say. And this is called self-transformation. You're transforming yourself into what you want to be. That will happen gradually as you grow old. That is what happens. You know, you're not fitting into the society anymore. You're just being yourself. That is why the elderly are always pure and innocent. They don't have a mask. They don't have an image that they should be pursuing. But if you discover this at a very young age, a very early age, and these people are often known as rebellious, people like me. No offense, but that is okay. You have to be courageous enough to stand up for yourself. You have to be courageous enough to pursue what is within you, no matter what. That is the key to what I'm trying to say. So excellence is not just about following your grades in school. That is my big point. The person with the lowest grade will have the greatest ideas, but he will not have a platform. He or she will not have a platform to express it. This is what I'm saying. You know, you need to have your own platform where you can think and act for yourself. I've taught in so many colleges before. I've taught in UK, in India, and what I realized that the students are always worried about the grades. But the person with the lowest grade should understand that, you know, that is not your platform. You have to go back to yourself and discover what is it that is you, and then work on that. Don't be depressed. Don't be fallen out from what you're seeing in the three-dimensional world, because that is not you. You have a higher calling from above. God is wanting you, or the universe is wanting you to discover yourself. That is why He is pushing you off from that platform. So that is not the time to be depressed and sad. I've seen a lot of students getting sad with the grades, because that is not you. You are just trying to be with that. And the process of self-transformation will take a lot of effort from yourself. You will have a lot of oppression, suppression, a lot of objection, but you have to kind of find a way to rise above all that. You have to be courageous. You have to be really brave to rise above all of that and find yourself. So self-transformation will take you to a higher level of thinking, and great ideas If you observe a lot of famous people around the world, you will realize that they have been off course, off track for a long time because they couldn't fit into the society. And they rediscover themselves by going through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And then they rediscover themselves by going within and then finding what they are and expressing after a long time. Not after a long time, of course, but they have to go through that process. Some people call this enlightenment, that is the spiritual journey. That is different. But if you want to combine the spiritual journey and the three-dimensional journey, you can. So what I'm trying to say is try to self-transform those who are stuck in life. Don't try to follow the same path. Don't beat the same path again and again. Try to discover yourself, try to find your own path and be in happiness, bliss. You'll have a lot of objection, I'm telling you, but you have to move forward. And the last thing that I want to say is, while you're going through the self-transformation, you have to be having a disciplined life. You can't be sleeping 24/7 and expect things to happen to you. So a disciplined life is very essential for self-transformation and excellence. So this will happen on a gradual basis. You can start with meditation and yoga and having a proper diet. The sattvic diet is optional, but some people may find it very difficult to fall into the sattvic diet all of a sudden. You can do it gradually. I'm not saying that you have to eat this, you have to eat that. That is your choice. I cannot interfere with that. But all I'm saying is that you have to have a disciplined life, like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going for a bit of jogging. Now you can't go because it's the lockdown. And you can do yoga on your terrace, you can do meditation. You can try making a different kind of breakfast. Like that will put you on to that creative track, instead of beating the same path, having the same breakfast every single day. You follow a disciplined life by being creative. That's what I'm saying. So I hope all of you would enjoy this sort of a lifestyle, because at the end of the day, you have to be happy within yourself. If you're not happy within, you're not living at all. You're just living for somebody else. And that will not take you far away, will not take you far into the future. You'll somehow stop. You will be putting brakes to it because you cannot move forward with that sort of an energy. You will collapse. So try to get in touch with yourself. Self-transformation and excellence is essential in today's daily life. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you.